We're so delighted to have you here this afternoon to the top of the hill. Welcome to Chimborazo Elementary School, where the best and brightest boys and girls stand up because this is all about you, and face the audience. Face the audience. Let's applaud our children. We thank you so very much. You may be seated. As you know, this afternoon, this is a vision that has come to life in my lifetime. In 15 years, this is absolutely awesome. I only asked for a driveway, and we received a stormwater garden, grass, new blacktop, a driveway, and smiles on our faces. So we thank the city of Richmond, we thank the school board. We are delighted. To all of our parents that are here this afternoon, grandparents, community supporters, dignitaries, we welcome you to Chimborazo Elementary School. At this time, we will stand for the Star-Spangled Banner, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Franklin Military Academy.
Color guard. Color reverse. March. Color guard. Read it. Color.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged reglet, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
you may be seated.
Order. Color reverse. March. Color guard. Up. Right. Hey. High up. Hey. Ho. Bird.
Thank you so very much to our choir, our boys and girls, Franklin Military Academy, Ms. Colger, Ms. Green, we appreciate that. We're going to move forward with our program as printed. The Rain Garden Project, what is it all about? My dear, dear newest friend, Michelle is going to come forward. I have a hard time with the last name, Verts, Mrs. Michelle Verts, followed by our students in grade 5, then our 3rd grade choir, then our Honorable Dwight C. Jones Mayor, followed by the Asbury United Community, Drumline, and Dr. Yvonne Brandon, our Superintendent of Schools, will come forward as listed on your program. Michelle.
Thank you very much. Thank you for including the Department of Public Utilities in this special day. We're very excited to be partners with Chimborazo Elementary and with our project sponsor, the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality. Closer? Okay. Again, we're very excited and happy to be project partners with Chimborazo Elementary and with the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality. We see this as a great benefit to the school to provide stormwater runoff so it can help improve the quality of the stormwater. It provides a benefit to the school and then also to the city because it cleans the water before it enters the James River and helps keep our James River clean. I'd also like to thank our project team, our designers, Greeley and Hanson Engineering, and then also our contractors, Chenault Construction. So again, thank you for including us in this special day, and we look forward to many more events like this.
Have you ever seen it rain so hard that rain came running off the roof, rushing down the sidewalk, or covering the street? The water is known as stormwater. Stormwater runoff is precipitation that does not soak into the ground because the soil is covered by streets, sidewalks, parking lots, and buildings.
The water picks up trash, pet droppings, and fertilizer, carrying it into the creeks and rivers, causing pollution. Urban stormwater is the #1 source of surface water pollution and also causes health risks and environmental threats.
The city of Richmond is concerned about stormwater and the effects it has on the community, so they took positive steps to improve the impact of the stormwater. Richmond City built this beautiful rain garden at Chimborazo Elementary School. The soil and plants have soaked up some of the water that will usually run down into the storm drain.
Also, the garden acts as a water filter, taking out the dirt and debris before it reaches the groundwater below. The students and faculty at Chimborazo are excited about our beautiful garden and the effect it has on our community. Thank you, City of Richmond, for including us in your stormwater project.
Water travels in a circle round and round. Water travels in a circle round and round. It goes up in evaporation, forms clouds of condensation, comes down in precipitation, yes it does. Water travels in a circle round and round. Water travels in a circle round and round. It goes up as evaporation, forms clouds of condensation, and comes down as precipitation, yes it does. Yeehaw!
We're so delighted this afternoon to have so many dignitaries here. I'm so excited. Congressman Scott, we'd like to acknowledge you at this time. If you'd like to come forward, we would appreciate it greatly. Congressman Bobby Scott, let's give him a hand. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Burke, and to Mayor, Senator, Delegate, and other dignitaries. It's certainly a pleasure to be here. This is a great project. Just yesterday, I was at a program where the issue was using the James River for economic purposes, talking about the port. The Chesapeake Bay area is very important to us in terms of commercial activities, in terms of recreation, in terms of fishing. And one of the problems we've had over the years is it's gotten polluted. And one of the things that as the students have apparently already learned, one of the major sources of the pollution is what they call non-point source. It's not one industry discharging a lot of pollution into the river, but a lot of runoff from the farms, runoff from the highways, and that's what's polluting the Chesapeake Bay. And part of the cleanup effort is to try to deal with these non-point source pollution. And this garden we have here, the rain garden, will catch a lot of the runoff. All of the pollution that the students talked about will stay right there, and when the water goes out in the Chesapeake Bay, it'll be clean. And it's just amazing that the students having this here will go a long way in their education about the Chesapeake Bay. So Ms. Burke, thank you for your leadership, and thank all of the students for what you'll be doing in cleaning up the Chesapeake Bay for those in the future. Thank you very much.
We also have a special letter from Senator Mark Warner that will be read by his assistant, Ms. Patrice Lewis. Let's welcome Senator Mark Warner's representative, Ms. Patrice Lewis.
To all the dignitaries, to Ms. Burke, and to everybody here, I bring you greetings from Senator Mark Warner's office, and I have a letter from him that reads as thus. I am pleased to extend my warmest greetings to all of you who are gathered for the ribbon-cutting ceremony of the Chimborazo Elementary School Rain Garden. Your ceremony recognizes the pride you take in your community and in the Commonwealth of Virginia. You have worked hard to create a landscape planted with native plants that will solve drainage problems, address erosion problems, improve water quality, and create a garden focal point. As a nation, we are at a decision point. We must act now to promote conservation. The Commonwealth has so many wonderful beaches, parks, woods, streams, and lakes that greatly increase our citizens' quality of life. We cherish those natural resources and must protect them so future generations can enjoy them as we have. Your commitment to encourage environmental awareness at an elementary school promotes good health activities, which helps bring us together as families, as neighbors, and as communities. I commend you for your leadership and commitment to the Commonwealth's environmental issues. On this important occasion, I am very pleased to join with your students and community in sending best wishes for continued progress and success in the years to come. Sincerely, Mark R. Warner, United States Senator.
Thank you so very much, Ms. Lewis. Please send our regards to the senator. We so appreciate that. Mr. Marsh, Senator Marsh, Delegate McQuinn, this is your neighborhood, your home. Welcome home. Stand up, please, so we can applaud your presence. Henry Marsh, Dolores McQuinn. When I first came on board here, Ms. McQuinn was on the school board, then the city council, and now she represents us as a delegate, and we're so delighted that you are here. I don't want to overlook any other officials. I'm told there's someone here from the governor's office. Would you please stand at this time so we can recognize you? Good afternoon, and thank you, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Moore. We're so delighted that you are here. Also, someone else from the Department of Conservation and Recreation. That's Mr. Johnson. I met him earlier. Thank you so much. Any other elected officials that would like to? Mrs. Newbill, you should be sitting up here. Come on up, Miss Cynthia Newbill, the Honorable Cynthia Newbill. Thank you so very much. There's a chair for you up front. And we're so delighted that you are here. Let's make it happen for Mrs. Newbill. She has been so supportive. Welcome back home as well. We're delighted that you're here. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to move along with the program. Doesn't the sun feel wonderful? Doesn't it feel wonderful? You know how many people told me this morning it was going to rain? I said, no way, not at Chimborazo Elementary School. We worked too hard and too long for this day. So, the Honorable Dwight C. Jones, Mayor of the City of Richmond. Let's welcome our Mayor. Thank you. You thought you were the only one that could preach, didn't you?
Huh?
You thought you were the only one that could preach, didn't you?
Let's give it up for the principal, Cheryl Burke. She's done a wonderful job, and her energy is contagious, isn't it? And she almost made me believe that that sun wasn't hot. But this is a wonderful day, and to the young people at Chimborazo, do you know how special you are to have all of these dignitaries here today? You ought to give yourselves a hand because they came out to see you. And we want Ms. Burke and all of you to know that you have done a wonderful job making this corner probably the best looking corner in all of the East End. This is a beautiful garden and a beautiful project. And I want to say to Cosette, who said thank you to the City of Richmond for partnering with you on this project. You are welcome, because this is what we want to see happen. This is a part of our RVA Green program, which is our sustainability initiative, where we are trying to make sure that we protect the greatest jewel that we have. And young people, do you know what the greatest jewel we have in Richmond is? It's the James River. It's a beautiful river that runs through our city, and we've got to protect it. We've got to keep it clean. And what you've done here today will make sure that the water that's running into that river is water that is not polluted. So we thank you for this wonderful project, and we thank you for the ability to partner with you to make sure that our community is a more sustainable community. We want communities where people can walk and not have to drive. We are pushing the idea of cycling, and we want this to be the cycling capital of the country, and you are very much a part of it. So thank you for what you have done, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this ribbon cutting program here today. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate that. We thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we're ready for the Asbury Community Drumline. Each of these students started here at Chimborazo Elementary School. During the time they used to use pails, paint pails, to have as drums. And this is our partnership with the Asbury United Methodist Church over here to my left, under the leadership under Reverend Hextall, who's here this afternoon as well. So we're so proud of this drum line that started here in partnership at Chimborazo Elementary School with our community, led by Kevin Davis.
Thank you, Principal Burke. Pastor Hextall, Mayor Dwight Jones.
Dr. Brandon, our superintendent, will now come forward. Let's give her a hand. Thank you, United Asbury Community Drumline.
Good morning, everyone. This is certainly a pleasure for me to be here today, to be with you and seeing science in action. Most of you know that I am a former science teacher and still a science geek. So I get excited when I see this kind of project that demonstrates biology, chemistry, botany, physics, environmental science, you name it, we can figure it out through this project. So young people, this is a fun way to learn about how you contribute to the environment and how you must protect the environment. How many of you will take what you learn from this project home and apply it to some other project in your household to conserve? Let me see your hands. Okay, so we have to look at the plastics that we use, we have to look at all of the things that we discard, and we have to understand that those things have an impact on our environment. So I thank you for saving the earth, or doing your part to save the earth for all of us. This is another example of a wonderful collaboration between the city, the state, the community to make Chimborazo shine. This also will be followed up as we lift this particular declaration up to someone or a supreme being to help guide us in having this school declared as the first primary years IB program. Aren't you excited about that? And thanks to Councilwoman Newbill, Mayor Jones, and members of the City Council, we believe we have a good start financially to make that a reality. We do appreciate all that you've done for us in this tight budget season, so thank you all who contributed. I'd like to also highlight for you young people that you're in a very good spot today, a primary spot that many students would love to be in. You have national, state, and local representatives here to share this with you. Not everyone can say that. So Kayla, Cosette, Bashan, Nicholas, and Rajane, when you come back next year, and I know you will because we have prime examples of people coming back to Chimborazo to give back. When you come back next year, I want you to be able to help those students who are still here understand this rain garden, understand the collaboration that came together to make this a reality, and understand how we must all say thanks to those who have helped us. So at this point, I want you to give, at the count of 3, a rousing thank you to all of the persons that made this a reality. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Oh, you can do better than that. Let's try it again. 1, we want the people on Broad Street to hear because they're part of this too. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! I knew you could do it. And thank you for being who you are and being such wonderful examples of the students that we have in Richmond Public Schools. So on behalf of the school board and the remaining 24,000 students that I have, thank you very much for this event. We hope that this is the first of many to come. Yes, I'm asking for more, but we know that it can happen when we all work together in order to come to common ground. So thank you so much. Oh, one other point, I'm sorry. I want to thank the Chimborazo principal and all of the staff members who made this happen. Let's give them a round of applause. Ms. Burke, you have indeed given us an example of integrated learning. 3rd graders singing about conservation, about water quality, and it's not even a science class. So thank you.
Great job, great job. Great job, great job. Great job, great job. Great job, great job. We will now sing our school song, and we ask that everyone stand. Some of you may remember this song if you were former students of Chimborazo. Then we're going to make closing remarks and move forward with our ribbon cutting ceremony and our unveiling.
Chimborazo, our inspiration, our ideal. Chimborazo, none understand so true. Our honor is deserving and our sin. Chimborazo, they all belong to you. Chimborazo, our inspiration, our ideal. Chimborazo, none understand so true. Our honor is recurring and our zeal. Chimborazo, they all belong to you.
Again, we thank each of you for being here this afternoon. We'd like to especially thank the City of Richmond, Richmond Public Schools, Franklin Military Academy, Asbury United Methodist Church, Concepts in Catering, Mama J's, our Garden Club, our Student Council Association, our choir, our Safety Patrol students, our Red Cross, our morning announcers, our mind games. These are your future leaders. One day, they will be sitting where you all are. So applaud my children again, please. To all of those persons that helped to make this afternoon a success, a very special thank you to my co-principal, Mrs. Iris Page, who's one of the hardest working persons, administrators. Call her what you want, teacher. She is right there and then some, and we thank Ms. Page so very much. And to my other two best friends, J.J. Minor and Gay Stokes, please just raise your hands in the air because they just guided this entire process. And I thank you all so very much. To our faculty and staff, all of our sponsors, we thank you. Boys and girls, you always make me so proud. You make me so proud this afternoon. After our guests are served, then you can be served out here too, okay? We're going to have a garden party. To our PTA president, Ms. Macklin, please stand. We thank you so very much. To all of our PTA board members, all of our partners, all of our parents, retired teachers, we thank you for coming back, current teachers. And to the police department, we have a strong relationship with the 1st Precinct. And to Major Odetta Johnson, she's back. Thank you so very much. We are so happy to see you. I know you are happy to see this fence down over here, and we replaced it with greenery. We're open to the community. That's the vision. I hope I didn't leave anyone out. Well, at this time, while the music teacher, JJ, who did I forget? We're ready. Come and give us the scissors. Again, thank you. Please enjoy our reception, and please come over and see the marker and observe the beautiful garden. Thank you so very much.